Today we're going to be talking about my process for foam fabrication. And today we're also going to be building some wrist armor and some calf armor. Alright, so for this project the materials you're going to need are you're going to need 1/4-inch foam mats, you're going to need a sharp utility knife, you're going to need contact cement, you're going to need vinyl fabric, you're going to need a mixing stick, and finally you're going to need chip brushes. So I'm going to try to provide a PDF of all the patterns so that you can pre-cut everything out onto your foam mats and get all the pieces ready for sealing and gluing together. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your contact cement and you're going to want to brush it onto all of the foam mat pieces that you cut out. So do one side first, wait 15 minutes to dry, and then turn it over and do the other side. I'm using the gel style contact cement. This stuff sets up within 15 minutes in hot weather. Also, I'm using a respirator and safety glasses and disposable gloves, because this stuff really smells really bad because it has stuff like naphtha in it. So you definitely want to protect your lungs against that. Let's see. So after you finish sealing up all the pieces, and you wait for about 15 minutes for all the pieces to dry on the final sides, what you're going to want to do is start joining the two small pieces on top of the main pieces. And the nice thing about contact cement is that as soon as you lay them down, they'll automatically stick to each other, which is the joy and wonder of contact cement. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm cutting off the excess trim that's bleeding off the edges, so that when we join the two edges together, we'll have a nice clean edge with nothing overlapping itself. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to fold the piece around and glue it at the edges, at the two open edges, and hold that for about 20-25 seconds. I'm cutting along the back side so that later on I can attach pieces of Velcro to it so that I can easily get in and out of the leg armor. Okay, for the skinning process, what you want to do is you want to take your vinyl fabric, lay it down, and just like temporarily use masking tape at the edges to hold it down. The reason for this is because when you start laying down the contact cement, the fabric's going to want to curl up on itself. So this is going to prevent it from curling up and sticking to itself and getting all dirty on the clean side. So pretty much you want to glue the back side of it. After you finish gluing, you can start. You can immediately start to place it on your piece, and then take a mixing stick and press it at the press all the detail into it, so you get the fabric to go into all the small corners and flesh it out all nice and clean without any wrinkles. Now this process takes it takes a little bit of patience, because you have to really keep pressing it in and kind of adjusting it and taking out the wrinkles, and then having to deal with placing it on both sides, and then you have to do some trimming at the tops and bottoms so that you can fold it in pretty much want to cut perforations at the tops and bottoms so that you can fold it in without creating like extra creases or wrinkles. So you have like a nice smooth finished piece. And once you're done with it, it's going to look nice and professional and clean. And you know, all that work you put into it will be worth it. And that about wraps it up for this process. It's pretty straightforward. From start to finish, you can probably get it done in about an hour and a half. From cutting patterns, gluing everything, and then skinning it. Probably take like about an hour and a half for like one piece. If you're fast, you could probably get like a piece and a half, depending on the size of the of whatever you're skinning. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. So, if this video helped you and you learned something new, please hit the subscribe button for more future videos. Peace.